Hi YouTube, and this is JTray997. And no one laughs. You're all making fun of me. It's a great thing.
You got in your mode.
Yeah. So, myself, Carolina Poison. That's right, he's got a cool YouTube name now. Charles, where's yours?
Yeah, he has one.
Charles, Livia, and Lauren.
I thought you were going with Underdog.
Oh,
Underdog?
Underdog 113.
There you go.
No, I'm okay. L caps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everyone's got a. You get a YouTube name. You get a YouTube. Everyone gets a YouTube name.
Are you Oprah just giving things away now?
I wish. If I was Oprah, I wouldn't give shit away. I'd be kissing what's his name, Foster, on a big pile of our money. No, Stedman, yeah.
Stedman.
Where did I
We
get
got
Foster
awesome
from?
cups.
Yeah. Wait, who got? Yeah.
Iron Patriot.
You could get the Iron Man or the Iron Patriot. Charles, are you the only one who got Iron Patriot?
Yes, I am.
Because they both got one, so they got one of each.
Yeah.
Because War Machine, I just love War Machine. I
War
really
Machine
do.
was badass. Okay, so we got out of the Midnight movie, and there's gonna be spoilers.
Midnight.
Yeah, that's another thing.
They don't know.
No, they know.
They know. They just know.
Because we bitched about it in, was it Evil Dead or I think we bitched about it in both. Midnight movies aren't at midnight anymore, which I just don't get.
Well, people getting shot up and stuff, that kind of...
Yeah, we came.
Is that it? Is that really
I think
what
so,
it is?
because after the the Dark Knight incident,
A bullet's gonna kill me at 10 o'clock as well it is at midnight.
Are they fooling them now?
I think
They're
they like
tricking
All the
divided up.
terrorists run into an empty theater at midnight. Oh, damn it!
Well, they
They're
still
just not using Fandango?
I thought they still had some come on at 12. I guess not.
Oh, there's one coming on now at 12.
well,
what
it's
time is it?
closed.
I thought it was 11.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
is
theater
there?
beside us is coming on at 11.
Oh, okay. I thought it was at 12.
Okay. Anyway, the movie, which we've been dodging.
Track.
A smidgen.
The rails.
Smidgen.
People say smidgen.
I say skosh and people don't understand that.
Yeah, skosh, smidgen.
People say off the rails.
It's all good, baby.
In here, what? Wow.
I say...
You know how weird we must look to everybody outside of the truck?
It don't matter. It's getting foggy in here. You know, we're gonna
That's
have a
the
good time.
point!
Some Titanic thing. Just
Cole used to say that all the time. Like two guys sitting in a movie theater after a movie in a fogged up truck. People think we're gay. Oh God.
the movie was great.
Yeah, that thing we just paid money to see.
It's fantastic.
They charged us almost as much for the cup as they did for the movie.
True.
6
Yes.
sons of bitches.
Anyways, there's the big twist, which we'll get to in a bit. Which, if you don't want that ruined, there is going to be spoilers. I absolutely loved that movie. Out of Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, this is easily my favorite.
Yeah, and I really, really liked the first one.
Oh yeah. People know I had my gripes with 2 of them. I didn't think 2 was... I didn't hate it, but I walked away thinking, wow, they could have done a lot more. This one, like, I knew there was things that had me worried. Like, I knew there wasn't as much, like, Iron Man in the suit, but, like, watching it, that never even crossed my mind.
No, I think I thought at one time, I was like, oh, I really didn't care.
Like,
he was out of his suit.
Once when he's in Tennessee, like, fighting the random extremist people, but they make him out of the suit so much fun, you don't really... go, wow, I'm missing the Iron Man armor, because he's always,
I thought
doing
he
cool
was
stuff.
precious with the kid, too.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever that little kid actor was, he did a really good job.
did.
He reminded me of, like, a little Tony.
You're spazzing me out.
I think it did so well as a movie because they've tried to explore Tony as a character, but this time they actually got in depth with
Like,
it.
they nailed it.
Yeah.
So, like, you made him care for him. Yeah, he was really... like snarky and just stuff like that, but it's like because he was hurting and stuff, and it really
made
worked.
Him, made him more
so far.
human, you know? Like,
I'll
it
go
showed
not
his
the
flaws. I'm so sorry,
You're
Charles.
fine. I'll go as far to say it was basically a character piece for Tony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can agree with that. What I really liked and I didn't expect was, we see a lot of, cause, in the trailer he's talking about, ever since New York I can't sleep. We actually get little Avengers clips, which I think helps everything
Yeah,
flow.
I like that a
nicely.
lot. Like showing him falling out of the wormhole,
Yeah.
fights and stuff, and they reference Thor.
They reference Thor.
They reference Cap.
No.
Now, this is an interesting
we did.
thing.
Verbally.
The Mandarin, who, let's actually talk about the Mandarin in a second. This plays into it. The Mandarin has a Captain America A on the back of his neck, but it's Anarchy, and then he has the shield around it.
Oh yeah,
too.
I forgot about that.
That was leaked when they did absolutely nothing with it in the movie because the Mandarin is not the Mandarin.
He's an actor.
He's a big phony.
Phony. You know who wears those 10 ranks? A phony. And on that, and don't get me wrong, like the way they do it, you really don't care. Like, I walked out of the movie going like, wow, that's the one thing I wish they could have touched on. But like, when you get the reveal, you still like it. It's not like you hit that point in the movie and you go, oh, fuck this.
Yeah, they did it so well, like with his comedic timing was perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they made him really funny. They didn't just be like, oh, he's an actor, and make it really serious. They're like, yeah, people are probably going to be pissed off by this, so let's just go with it.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think I cared as much, because I got pissed off at first when we read about it earlier, saying a few days ago, because it was like his big villain.
Yeah, it's the Iron Man villain.
Yeah, the Iron Man villain, like his Joker or something like that, you know. And
The Cobra to his G.I. Joe.
exactly. And without the weather dominator.
He could have one. In the comics, I'm probably sure he did at some point.
Probably.
At one point, he had friggin' dragon hands, I think. So.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah, just the way that pissed me off, but then the way they did it, it just worked so well.
Yeah, and
Ben Kingsley was awesome.
Yes, kudos to Ben. Really, really spot on acting.
it seems like he was in something else nerdy that just got announced. I hate that every iPhone has the same ring. It always freaks me out. Cause like, even in a TV show, I'm like, sorry. Oh, damn.
Is it me? Is it me? Is it me?
Well, me and you and that other, we all had like TARDIS text message ringtones. We're like, where is it?
I got strange.
I even looked because I'm used to hearing it and grabbing it for him. I was just like, where is it?
One day he'll carry us off.
All of us?
Yes.
The
Hey,
TARDIS
man,
has
plenty of room.
infinite space inside, so yes. Well, not infinite, but...
No,
you know,
infinite.
Infinite.
It is
Infinite?
infinite, yeah.
This is turning into Doctor Who, and people apparently are
Apparently,
mad
we
at
can't talk about Doctor Who.
Can't talk about one of the best shows ever.
Damn straight. Iron Man. See, we brought it back.
Now, the thing with the Mandarin, who we were talking about, is, the real, like, main threat in this is, what is his name? Killian?
Aldrich
Yeah.
Killian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can never remember his name.
And in the
Guy
finale,
Pearce.
we get, that guy. We get the big, like, I am the Mandarin from him. And my thing
He
is,
made
like,
that sound.
he really did. If he would have, like, for some reason, I don't care what it is, put on the 10 rings, I could have been happy. I could have lived with that.
Because didn't they reference the rings in the first one?
Yeah, the terrorists that take him hostage are the 10 rings.
That's right.
And the main guy who, like, Obadiah killed, like, keeps fiddling with his ring. And in this one, like, I don't understand if they're supposed to be linked with them or what, because before the Mandarin comes on, you always see the 10 rings logo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, on the news channel. So I said, but yeah, I don't know. I wish they would have made him a little more, like played a little bit more with him and not done the actor thing. But since they did go that route, I thought they did it really, really well.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No.
I thought that, like, it was only with me for a split second, but I started thinking, Fin Fang Foom, because he started breathing fire, and he had the dragon tattoos on his chest, and it just looked like
Avengers
maybe.
2.
Yeah, could be.
That's
actually,
mystical, though,
they kind
I
of,
would think.
with Extremis, they took it and they ran with what it did, because in the comics, they keep it really, really vague. Because, like, the guy who gets in the comics, if you actually go back and read Extremis, which you should, Warren Ellis wrote it, Malin breathes fire at, like, one point. And, I mean, they really toyed with what Extremis does, but then again, the comics left it kind of vague, like, Tony gets it, and he gets a completely different set
And he
of
didn't get
powers.
it in this.
He uses it, kinda.
Yeah, I mean, he injects himself with his own little thing, right? But then he
Very
didn't
beginning.
actually get
No,
Extremis.
he just used it to basically help take the shrapnel out.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
in the
yeah.
comics, he actually got abilities from it.
Yeah,
It was like
I
he
think
couldn't keep up or something, so he needed.
there's
to-
like a base coat of armor in his skin.
Right.
Which, God, I haven't read that book in too long. I really ought to go back and read that. But here it's just kind of like, they regenerate limbs, they all glow, which I guess they kind of do need an effect to let people know, oh, this is Extremis. I don't know if I would have gone with my skin's all burny.
It looked really familiar, like
That's what I can't think of. I've seen this before.
it's like a villain off of a video game.
It kind of just, like, honestly, it reminded me of the villain from, y'all are gonna think I'm really stupid. Fantastic Four.
Dr. Doom?
Speaking of that,
Well, actually, I can understand that at the end when they, like, heat him up and then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I kept thinking was, like, just throw him in water. You know what happens when
Oh yeah.
It gets cooled
Damn, I
down.
haven't seen that movie in years.
Yeah.
Well, they're making it again.
We know your
Yeah,
opinions on
yeah. Anywho, and what? Now I can't say anywho.
just a smidge.
Well, perhaps.
Mayhap.
I say. What I love about this movie is like, we got out at what, like 11:05 ish.
It's 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah. And it feels like a non-stop ride. I hate that because it feels like such a like movie tale, like it's a non-stop ride, that kind of crap. But there's never something going on where you're like, oh, hurry up.
I was not bored
Not a
because
second.
even when he was out of his suit in Tennessee and stuff, it was funny.
Yeah.
And then there was a lot of character building. Him and the boy just had such a great back and forth.
To me, that was honestly one of my favorite parts of the movie is when he was out of the armor.
I think the anxiety that they gave him really worked in his favor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It
like
really
this,
did.
like just post-traumatic stress, just like driving me crazy. And I like how that worked into him constantly building armors, which I don't like that he blew them all up.
I don't either. I
Yeah.
thought it was
Because how
better.
did he really know that the guy was dead? So like, blow them all up. All right, then he comes out of the rubble.
Either that or just
That
like
would suck. Like,
Where's Thor? He's just running across the field.
poor suit star.
Avengers 2, he's still running. That's how Avengers 2 goes. Guys, he's just running into the room. But I really love this movie. Like, I don't know, I had so many doubts, especially when I, got the Mandarin twist revealed to me. Okay, that's my own fault. I looked that up, but I had to know. And honestly, I wish I hadn't have known, kind of, because it was one of those things where once I learned, I'm like, okay, at least I'm not expecting it. But the way they play it off, I don't think anybody who's a really big comic book fan, I mean, walking out like we are, yeah, you wish you would have done a little more with the rings and things like that.
I think I went in expecting to get really pissed off.
Yeah.
And so I was really hesitant about it. And I went in and saw it. And I'm like, oh, this guy's really cool. Just like at the end when the Mandarin or Trevor.
That doesn't sound as menacing. Who is it? Trevor.
When Trevor got arrested, like, he was so excited that people were there taking his picture. It
He
was
was
like a
so
state, like he was
happy.
bowing. Just like,
It
oh,
was-
it's so good to see you.
It was like he was running along, wanting to run along the crowds doing the high. The
Yeah,
hand,
just like,
high fives.
yeah.
Except for with handcuffs.
He tried to, and the cops pulled him back.
But I think he did good. Happy Hogan. I feel like, who's Shane Black? Is that the director?
Yeah, writer
I
and
feel like
director.
he just really wanted to just blow up Jon Favreau. It's like, this is my movie now, not yours. You're gonna be.
is over.
It's like, okay, you're gonna have your little scene that we're gonna blow you to hell, and then you're gonna be in a coma for the whole movie.
Are we filming this? Shane Black's over there slapping John Barrow. Whiplash is not Crimson Dynamo!
Hold on for a minute. Let's talk about that hair situation he had going on back in 1999. That was just terrible.
Because I leaned over to you, I'm like, is that John Favreau?
Yeah, it was.
Did he have a
Unfortunately.
mullet?
He did.
That's what Tony called it, a mullet.
That's
Yeah, he
okay.
did.
He
But
goes,
it
Just
was
follow the mullet.
But it was
I
just
thought he
like
was talking
slick
about Guy
back.
Pearce.
See, I
'Cause Guy
was
Pearce
too.
had the mullet, too.
I couldn't figure it out because I didn't pay too much attention to his hair.
It wasn't good.
It was scraggly and like everywhere.
It's just
Along with them teeth.
Black
the moral of the
hippies.
story is
The teeth were
mullets never work for anybody.
No, sir, they
Point
do
blank.
not. That's the bit of wisdom to take away from this video. Don't ever think a mullet is a good idea.
They'll
Because
turn
you're
you
getting blown
evil.
up.
Bonko, mullet. This guy, mullet in the beginning. Darth Vader, helmet kind of resembles a mullet. Manson.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Actually, they had a that kind of leads into the Beatles, Charlie Manson. He thought the like White
Anything
Album.
leads to the
He thought the
Beatles,
White
okay.
Album was for him. His home base was called. See, you want to drink the Iron Man head. It's also a keychain. But
Bulky keychain.
but
It comes apart kind of easy.
he thought that's another conversation. But anyway, like Tony called the Mandarin Ringo, which current age Ringo, he looks like Ben Kingsley. So I'm glad they said that because if you see a picture, you're like, oh, oh shit, that's Ringo. So as a Beatles fan, that was a nice little nod.
So he hasn't aged gracefully, I'm guessing.
Actually, he
Well,
aged a lot better than
yeah.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, well, two of them are corpses,
dead. I
so
was about to
Do not
say.
speak ill.
I did. Of what? Father Time?
Paul's trying to hang on.
Just saying, Ringo looks like a little bit of a badass.
I
Now.
feel like I'm Paul's bastard child.
You only think that you are.
That's another story for
That is also another story,
Didn't we see a movie?
which was very good. I really, really liked the credits.
Oh, yeah?
Like before, like they actually roll like the big like credit sequence. It reminded me of like Archer or like an old spy thriller type thing, and it felt like a comic book.
It did.
Like it made itself as like, yeah, we're not taking ourselves seriously. Cause especially when they showed the Mandarin all on it and stuff, it was really. See,
Oh, my God, he really does.
Ringo Starr, ladies and gentlemen.
You'll never see my next album.
He's a jackass.
Was it just me, or did his voice sound different? Like, I felt like it was a Bane kind of a thing where people complained a little bit and they tweaked the voice.
I didn't pay that much attention.
He changed it whenever he was the Mandarin versus when.
And then he had like,
Yeah, but, like, I'm
really
talking-
bad English.
Yeah.
Trailer to the actual movie.
No.
Because at first it made it sound like,
thought it was fine.
sounded the
you'll
same.
never see. Like, I feel like he stretched it out more. Maybe that's just me.
No, because
No, it
he
was
did
like
it the
the
same
trailer.
thing. He was like, "You'll never."
Okay,
see
so that's just me.
coming." It was really good. I like the big ass bunny rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Was it just me, or did the arms look like tits on that thing?
No, it really
It
did. Because whenever they zoomed in, like it was on Pepper at one point, and it was just those two. It was like her in the middle. I was like, that's horrible.
Because I'm like, is
better
that
than
just
the
me?
bunny.
Is that supposed to be there? 'Cause I'm-
Yeah, he leaned over to me and told me, and I was like, I thought the exact same thing.
It's a rabbit tits.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I thought it was a dog.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, that was kind of my odd little point in the movie. I'm like, rabbit have tits?
To me,
I can honestly say I've never stopped and thought that to myself.
Question.
Maybe
You
it's just a
said-
Playboy bunny.
Merry Christmas.
But bump.
You said the Lego set called Pepper Rescue, right? But we never got that.
Well, it didn't call Pepper Rescue. Everyone's like, oh, Pepper's in the armor. She's going to be rescued.
Oh, I thought you said like one of the sets it said Rescue.
No, everyone thought that. But then again, we also got a Lego set called The Ultimate Showdown where Tony is fighting the Mandarin in like a scorpion car, so
Well then,
I was excited for that.
Okay.
the part where Pepper turns into a badass.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, she looks like
it
a
was.
crazy monkey. Like she's just like, she's like that was violent.
She looks like one of those chicks on the workout videos at the end.
She got a kung fu in.
She was wearing workout clothes.
He said, "You scared the crap out of me, baby," or something like that.
I didn't like how there wasn't kind of like a nod to the next film.
I can understand that, but like I don't know,
Tony
because
Stark will be back. That wasn't enough for you.
No.
see that to me is them doing exactly what they did in the end of Iron Man 2, where they're like, Iron Man's approved for the Avengers, you're not, like putting that little bit of doubt in your head. They're not going to make an Iron Man 4 without a suit. They're just not. That's the character. I mean, it's like this one. I feel like they took a huge step away from the suit, but it was still a huge part of the movie. Because at the end, I mean, he switches suits, God, 12 times at least.
I like that we got more Jarvis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it was
just
great.
Jarvis.
It
He was.
broke my heart whenever he landed in the snow in Tennessee.
It's like I think I need to sleep now. It's like this is worse than Canine.
Goodbye, master.
Just stop, Jarrett.
Don't ruin it for me.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. But, and I'm going to call bullshit on this. He drove from Tennessee, because the whole movie is based around Christmas time.
Which that felt weird because it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
just the
'cause
beginning of
the middle of
summer.
summer.
Yeah.
Because the other person we saw, so she leans over, she's like, why didn't they just wait till Christmas? I'm like, you want to wait 6 more months for this movie? Well, 7, but still.
Sorry, that guy in that news van. Mother, I'll call you back. Something magical has happened. Tony Stark is in my van.
Really bad tattoo though.
Yeah, he drives from Tennessee, which is East Coast, to Miami, West Coast, in what, a day?
What it seems
No,
like,
he
yeah.
did reverse.
Mi-
From Miami to...
Miami is
No, because he drives
No, he
back.
drives from Tennessee
Oh,
to
yeah,
Miami.
yeah.
With his little glove, his little electricity mitten.
Yeah.
Which that was cool. You see him just like with a nail gun, just like killing people.
Yeah, that's
They were,
more
like,
than a
they're-
day.
He made
drive.
a Christmas Christmas ball explode.
He home alone it.
He
he
did.
did.
That is great. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, he's like just got the Christmas ball and stuff, and the nail gun, the electric glove. Did he have anything else? I don't know.
It had to start.
He had those blowing up Christmas balls.
What did
you say
the
that?
water bottles do that he, like, put the syringe down in?
It never
cool.
showed what they did.
Maybe
but
that's what he put in the Christmas ornaments that blew up.
Maybe.
Maybe. Or maybe they just look cool.
Yeah.
It just looks scientific.
He's
They're just
named the
lights.
centerpiece.
He shakes them up and...
It just looks scientific.
He's in there.
we can
I'm
quiz
so
him.
awesome. I just realized what I was doing there. Sorry. A little too much information. Anyways, I really enjoy this movie. This is, of course, the official beginning of Phase 2, which will cap off with... I don't know if it's going to cap with Avengers 2. I would assume so, but we got Guardians of the Galaxy coming, which might
I'm
be
worried
Phase
about
3.
that movie. Only
Yeah, me
because
too.
it's so, like, just a niche, like, group of people.
Well, I kind of said the same thing about Thor. I'm like, I don't think enough people care that... I mean,
I didn't care about Thor.
yeah, I mean, I was the same way. I'm like, this is a character I've jumped onto when he had a new #1. You know, I don't really care that much about him. I'll see the movie because I'm a comic book fan. But Thor may have been one, it's definitely in the running for my favorite movie from Phase 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it. I'm really excited for Ant-Man.
Yeah, after that test footage, I can definitely see that working. That's going to be Phase 3.
just can't-
Oh, is it Phase 3?
Yeah.
Ant-Man and Doctor Strange are Phase 3.
Oh, they are doing Doctor Strange?
That's what they say.
Like,
Okay, I
Yes, confirmed.
can't keep up with it. They
Confirmed
keep
they're doing
doing
that.
it.
Guardians of the Galaxy might be 2. I would assume it is. Yeah, because they're already casting.
The question is how it's going to factor into the rest of continuity.
Because everybody said the ending of this one is going to be him putting on the deep space armor, going off, and like that's going to be the setup for Guardians.
That would have been great.
But obviously it's not.
I just want to see Rocket Raccoon.
I actually tried to look
Love
during
that damn raccoon.
when all the armor were flying around to try to tell which different types they were.
It's so hard to keep up in that fight because, like, when he puts the armor on the first time, that's the Silver Centurion, like straight up
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
comics.
Yeah.
And you don't get a good look at it, like, because it's just zipping around so much. And I mean, he puts on. I couldn't tell you which armors he put on because they were so
know.
happening
Red
so
Snapper
fast.
didn't last 2 minutes.
I know we
And
saw
it's getting a figure.
The underwater one.
Deep Sea.
Deep Sea. I know we saw that one.
Yeah, because that was one of the first ones that popped up, which I thought was cool.
Doesn't everything taste better out of this?
Yeah,
Kinda does.
a big $7 cup.
It's actually 8.
It was like $7.25 for me.
Yeah, add tax. It's not all the way 8. But it's
But it's a keychain.
A big.
Are your other cups keychains?
Oh, is that how that happened?
I completely lost my train.
I thought I broke it.
No. Jerome.
I have my own,
Then don't try to steal mine.
but I want more. Anyways, I absolutely loved it. This is definitely kicking off Phase 2 in a big way, which will continue with Thor 2 at the end of this year, Captain America 2, Guardians of the
Did you
Galaxy.
see the concept art? Not concept art. Was it concept art or... No, it was like Winter Soldier.
Catching the Shield, that's
Catching the
concept
Shield.
art.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then they had a Thor 2 screenshot.
Yeah.
But that concept art with Winter Soldier.
One more
was
interesting
awesome.
thing, we didn't get a Thor 2 trailer. We got a Man of Steel trailer.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
was odd for a Marvel
It was
movie.
awesome.
Great trailer, just kind of a strange choice.
Now I think about that is
really
DC,
was.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. We'll see Javert just explode and send off his baby.
Which is great because Wolverine trailer
was-
played before, so it was.
Poor Lemaire. He can't catch a break.
He just pops up. I know he's here. Where is he? But we loved it. I think collectively. The one and only complaint I have is I wish they would have done the Mandarin a little bit better. But you don't walk out of the movie thinking that. You walk out thinking, "Man, I had a great time."
Yeah.
So, anything else? Anybody?
No, I thought it was great.
All right, good stuff. This is JTrain997, along with everybody want to shout the little YouTube moniker.
Carolina Poison.
Underdog 113.
Caritas 23.
Hi.
See you guys.